Yeah, Somké and the Fire Five. Let's start things off at the OG yard as always. We have a boxing match between Zaytoven versus Denzel. This was another great match. Uh, Two great fighters here. We have the poised boxer versus the street fighter. Um, this is one of those fights where you see that pacing is key. Pacing is key. We got some beautiful shot placements. We saw the level changes, and then we got a nice little finish at the end. Street Beef's OG Yard, Zaytoven versus Denzel, firefight. Yeah, moving on. You see it, Street Beef Scrapyard. If you're trying to look this fight up, the title is there on the screen. This is between Obi versus the Comedian. This is a boxing match. Obi versus the Comedian. What a performance by these men. We got some heavy combinations from both fighters, aggressive forward pressure, solid counter punches. Uh, yeah, man, a lot of heart on display by both these men. Uh, and surprisingly, it goes the distance. But as we always say, cardio is key. Cardio is key. Cardio is key. Street Beef Scrapyard, Obi versus the Comedian, firefight. Yeah, moving along. Street Beef's West Coast. You see it. This is another great boxing match. El Coyote versus El Vampiro. You saw Vampiro on the show not too long ago. And yeah, this was the fight, the title match between him and El Coyote. And these men did not disappoint. Coyote had a game challenger. And this was a 5 rounds of war, literally 5 rounds of war. Vicious strikes, crazy angles, constant pressure, everything you want to see in a firefight. Street Beef's West Coast, El Coyote versus El Vampiro, firefight. Yeah, moving on. I'm going to take you back to Street Beef's OG yard. You see it. Bang versus El Guanaco. El Guanaco being the champ in Street Beef Scrapyard, the boxing heavyweight champion. Well, he took a trip to the OG yard back in the day. And this was a fire fight, to say the least. Uh, Two dangerous big boys in the ring going at it. We see the focus, sharp shooting from one fighter, all men throwing heavy shots, relentless body shots in this fight. And yeah, we got a great finish. We got a great call. And as we always say, cardio is key. Cardio is key. Cardio is key. Street Beef's OG yard, Bang versus El Guanaco, firefight. And we're going to end things in Street Beef Scrapyard. You saw him on last week's show. If you're trying to look this fight up, the title's on the screen. This is a fight between Some Weeb in Red versus Turtle. Turtle makes his return, and then we see Some Weeb in Red make his introduction to the Scrapyard. This was a boxing exhibition match, so no winners were called, but these men put on a great show. Footwork, defense, angles, slips. I mean, the focus, speed, body work. What more can you say? You know what I mean? That's everything in a firefight right there. Street Beef Scrapyard, Some Weeb in Red versus Turtle, Somké and the Firefly.